Hey May, free to chat? Sure, what's up? How are things between you and Tom lately? Things are steady. Right now, Tom is working quite hard because Tina's about to start school. You better be sitting down for this. I saw a picture of Tom with some other chick and screenshot to send you. The second I saw that image, it was as if someone slapped me in the face. At first, I thought there must be some kind of misunderstanding, but after stalking her Facebook page, it was pretty clear that it wasn't a misunderstanding. All of his declarations of love over time came flooding into my mind, one after the next. He told me on our wedding day that he would only love me. He even promised my parents to take care of me until the day he dies. How could he do this to me? I got a grip on myself and thought hard about what to do next. Should I get in touch with the other woman or wait to talk to him? I decided I'd wait to talk to him. When I had the chance, I asked him about the infidelity in a suggestive way, but that turned into a full-blown argument. He accused me of not trusting him, saying he works so hard and can't believe he has to come home to this nonsense. Well, what about me? I also work hard to share the load and responsibility. I take care of our daughter Tina. I look after the house. Whatever I can do, I do because I want our family unit to work. In the end, I decided to get in touch with the other woman, hoping that she would leave him alone if she knew that he was already married. But her reply was like another slap in the face. She said, "I already knew he was married, but I didn't care. I love him and I make him happy. I can accept the situation. You're already his wife. What more do you want? Just accept it." Wait, what's going on? How can having a fling be considered as okay? How can having a mistress be totally normal? I just want to be a part of a family with only one husband and one wife. Does that make me selfish? I really have no clue what to do anymore. I know my decision will have an impact on our daughter. I want her to have a loving family and I don't want her to lose her father. I don't want her to be hurt. But if I stay and put up with it just for our daughter, she'll have a family where her dad doesn't love her mom. Is that really better for her? So I texted my husband to say I needed to speak with him and told him that if he doesn't show up, I'd take that to be his decision. After we had our argument yesterday, he disappeared and didn't come home to sleep. It's obvious where he spent the night. Before this, when he would tell me that he was busy and that he would be out a lot, I didn't suspect anything because I trusted him. I believed him. I'm going to sleep over at friends. I'm going to a conference. My battery died. I didn't have signal. Blah, blah, blah. I sat and waited for him, really not sure whether he would turn up, but he did. And not just that, but he asked me if things could go back to the way they were. He said that he would respect me as his wife and take care of me and our daughter. But then he added that there may be some days where he goes to see her. He told me that he still loves me and that it was perfectly normal in this day and age to have many homes. I couldn't listen to his selfishness a second longer and told him to shut up. I made my decision right there and then. After all, the day we exchanged vows, I was to be his wife, his only wife. There was no talk of wife and mistress or any other arrangement. Sometime after he left, I got a message on Facebook. I opened the message and it said, "Thank you for letting him go. He told me so long ago already that he was bored with you, but he only put up with you to not lose face, even though you were such a boring wife." After I saw her message, I was thinking about what to do next. But then, my husband came back to apologize again, but this time he told me he would end things with her. So I told him to call her right there in front of me. When he did, I heard that other woman crying, pleading that he can love whoever he wanted, but just don't leave her. I cut her off and told her, "Pull yourself together and grow up. You'll still have so many opportunities to meet someone. Why are you so hung up on a guy who's already married?" Her reply left me speechless. She said, "I'm okay with it." So I told her, "It doesn't matter what you think because I'm not okay with it. My husband chose me and our daughter over you, so leave us alone." I'm really happy these days. I have a warm, loving family together with Tina and my parents. As for my husband, well, ex-husband, I divorced him about 2 months after that incident. He asked me why I'm still leaving him when I forgave him, but even though I can honestly say with my whole heart that I forgave him and don't hold any grudges, I just couldn't forget it. Actually, I knew I wouldn't forget something like this the day I took him back, but I wanted to teach them both a lesson. Now you might be thinking, she's so mean, but you don't understand. I feel like I'm broken. The pain, the doubt, it never goes away. I told him I still loved him more than anything, that I wouldn't keep him apart from our daughter who he can see whenever he wants, but I wanted to end things on good terms now rather than hating each other down the line. I told him I wouldn't be angry if he met someone else he loved, I feel so numb. How could he do this to me? Why would he leave me like this? Today is our 7-year anniversary. I can't believe how fast time flies. We met at a mutual friend's wedding. I remember it like yesterday. When the bride threw her bouquet over her head, I jumped to catch it, but I missed as everyone else was crowding around trying to grab it too. When I came down, I slipped on my heels, losing my balance and falling straight back. But, as fate may have it, he was right behind me and caught me just in time. Instantly, our eyes locked as he held me in his arms. For the entire night, we spoke as if we'd known each other our entire lives. We spent hours together, and as the night came to an end, he asked for my phone number. Just to see if fate was really playing a game with us, I told him that I would give him my number on one condition. If I spun a bottle and it stopped on him, then I would agree to give him my phone number. But, you know, I guess there is no escaping fate. The bottle pointed directly at him. And since then, we spoke to each other every single day. We had gone to celebrate a friend's love, but instead found love ourselves. It's been 7 years since that day. I can't say it's been completely perfect. These last few months have been difficult for us, and we haven't really spoken as much as we used to. Still, we've made it this far together. I wonder where he's at. Hey babe, I'm at the restaurant. Where are you? Well, if it was a surprise, it's not anymore. I guess he just doesn't want to hear me complain about being late again. Like every year, to be honest, surprises are something we always argue about. I know we've been together for a long time, but I still try to surprise him during his birthdays and holidays, and without telling him. I know he's not the romantic type, but I just want him to try, like other boyfriends. It's been an hour now. If I knew he was going to be this late, I would have told him to forget the surprise and just be here. There shouldn't be that much traffic at this time. He's been caring less and less about us. I mean, before I could think any further, my phone rang. Tom? What do you mean? My entire body went numb, and all I could hear was a ringing in my ear getting louder every second. I never thought we would end like this. We planned our entire lives together, places we'd travel to, the home we'd build, the family he and I would create. I know I was hard on him, but I only wanted him to show me how much he cared about us. I just want him back. I need him in my life. I don't know how I'm going to continue. It hurts so bad. No, this can't be true. We were just talking the other day. He said he loved me, that he had a surprise for our anniversary. I know he wouldn't leave me after saying something like that. He still has his post up. Tom hasn't left me yet. He still loves me. It's all just a bad dream, and everything will be back to normal tomorrow. I'll call him, hear his voice, and everything will be fine. Look at everyone. They act like nothing ever happened, like everything is okay and normal. They don't care about him. God, I can't even think right now. Everyone just pisses me off. Like that girl at work. Obviously, I'm not in the mood to talk right now. Why can't they just leave me alone and stop asking if I'm okay? And his mom and dad, they've never really accepted us being together, no matter how hard I've tried. This is your fault. Look at the stress you've brought on us. Are you happy? What if it wasn't them? Maybe it was my fault. Those times we'd fight and I'd ignore his calls, or how I constantly compared him to other boyfriends and how romantic they were. If only I could take that all back. If only I wasn't so selfish. I never meant to do any of that to him. I vowed to never be that cruel to him again. I'll treat him better. I'll be more patient. Just please bring him back. Please, God. Please just bring him back to me. I'll do anything you ask. I don't remember the last time I had a proper meal or spent a day without crying, missing you. We all miss you. It hurts me so much knowing you're no longer in our lives. My chest hurts, my body aches, and the memory of your touch brings me to tears. It's not the same without you in our lives. I know what the surprise was you promised me that night. Your best friend told me how much you saved and planned what you were going to say. How you told your parents I was the one and that you wanted to spend the rest of your life with me. They found the ring in your pocket. It happened so fast. You were on your way to meet me that night and tried to text me letting me know where you were. Before you could send your message, the accident happened. It was a drunk driver that hit you. They rushed you to the hospital as quickly as they could, but it was too late. The doctor said you were brain dead, and there was nothing more they could do. Together with your family, we pulled you off of life support. I'm so sorry I rushed you. I shouldn't have said those things or told you to hurry. The whole time you were only thinking of me. I know you love me. It was the last message on your phone.
Such an elegant celebration of love. Hundreds of guests are pouring their congratulations and well wishes. I am just so overcome with happiness. While I was taking in all the joy around me, I heard a voice asking, "Will you?" He didn't even have to finish his sentence. I already know what to say. "I do," I answered him, filled with delight, while slowly closing my eyes, puckering my lips, waiting for his soft, gentle lips to touch mine. But instead, all I got back was a tap on the shoulder and the question, "Excuse me, miss, can you pour me a drink already?" When I opened my eyes, I realized I was lost in another daydream. I was so taken away by the beautiful atmosphere of Ingfa and Shannon's wedding, where I was hired as one of the waitresses. When I turned to the source of the sound, a server's biggest nightmare happened to me. I turned and I knocked my entire tray all over him, spilling everything that was on it, all over his suit. I immediately tried to wipe it off, gushing countless I'm sorries at him. He was not having any of it. He slapped my hand away and snapped, "Just leave it, I will do it myself. You really should be more careful." I apologized again and again and again, and I even offered to take his suit to the dry cleaners. But instead of accepting my offer, he looked at his suit and got even madder. I said leave it. Why is it so hard for you to understand? And that's about when I started to lose it. Okay, fine. I won't help you. What do you want from me? I could almost see the steam coming out of his ears. Just focus on doing your job. If I was your boss, I'd fire you by now. At this point, everyone in the wedding turned their eyes on me and the stupid jerk instead of listening to the maid of honor's speech. Before things got even more heated, the organizer of the party stepped in and profusely apologized to the jerk. Then she turned to me and told me to go home with just half my shift's pay. I couldn't believe it. The money he lost me was worth 2 meals and a week's transport to work. Damn. And while I was being told off, he looked so smug and satisfied. So naturally, I snapped. I mean, I was fired anyway. Might as well make it count. I grabbed a champagne bottle, shook it, and after I popped the cork, I turned the bottle to him and just sprayed him all over with it. Then I ran like I had never ran before. I didn't know if it was far enough, but I figured it should be. I took another gulp of the champagne to quench my thirst. It really is so smooth. No wonder it's so expensive. Well, since I'm done with work early, maybe I should call Artie, my boyfriend. It's been like 3 months since we've last seen each other. I've just been so busy working all the time, trying to save money, you know? I don't just have a full-time job, but I'm also taking small jobs here and there, so I never have time for him. I feel sorry for him, but you know, he's really so cool about everything. He never complains and he's always understanding. Well, relationships are never easy. Hello? Hi, Artie. I'm done with work. Should we meet? He quickly answers. Can't. I'm with my mom. Oh, how long will you be with her? I don't know. I really have no idea. Okay, I have to go. Bye. Wow, he was in a rush. Aw, that's a shame. Oh well, another day. At first, I was really excited to come back home, since I have been living abroad for 5 years. I even got to come to my best friend's wedding. But all that excitement went down the drain, just because of one lunatic girl. There must be something wrong with her. I tried to get her attention like 20 times, but she still didn't turn. Was the music too loud or what? Then when I tapped her shoulder, that's when it happened. And when I told her to stop wiping the champagne off of me, she wouldn't even listen. She was just making it worse by wiping my suit with that filthy rag. Then when I tried to be direct with her, she just got angrier and started arguing with me. She was the one that was wrong. Why is she arguing with me? Then the champagne. My favorite suit is now soaking with champagne. It's just my luck to come across a girl like this. Once is more than enough. Why is she arguing with me? Is more than enough. Other than this unfortunate situation, my return has actually been quite a blast. I got to see old friends, be a part of my best friend's wedding. It's been a long time since I've had so much fun. Yeah, I have a tough job. People always say what I do is cruel and heartless. But I see it more like I bring balance to corporations and its employees. As I was walking in the parking lot, I noticed something on the hood of my car. Is it a burglar? Where the heck are all the security guards? Wait a minute. It doesn't look like a burglar. It's not moving either. Is it? Oh no. Is it dead? Oh, please no. I mustered up all my courage and walked over. It's a girl. And she's alive. As I was taking a giant exhale of relief, she turned herself around and I just stopped breathing altogether. It's her! Unbelievable. She got drunk and passed out on my car from the champagne she used to spray all over me. I tried to wake her up, but she's completely out. Wasted. What a surprise. Whatever. I gotta get her off my car. But as it turns out, that was much easier said than done. I went back to the event room, but everything was packed and no one was there. I tried to contact the organizer, but no one answered. So I went back to the car to try to find her wallet. Maybe there's some information about her in there. I didn't find a wallet, just a locked phone. So I thought maybe it would help to put a cold towel on her face. Maybe it would wake her up. Oh, she got up all right, but just to throw up all over my suit jacket that I had put over her. Great. Even unconscious, she still manages to taunt me. You lunatic lush! Just stay here, see if I care! I got into the car and I tried not to look at her through the rear view mirror. But, I can't. I just can't do it. She's still unconscious. Go figure. Damn it! I put her in the car, so frustrated with myself. But I mean, it's not like I could just leave her there. It's not exactly safe. So I brought her home to sleep on my couch, and now my housekeepers are taking care of her. Ugh, what a day. I need some rest. I really hope that tomorrow everything will clear itself out.